Welcome to High Class Gear. Today we're tackling a pressing topic that impacts not just Ukraine or Russia, but the entire world, the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. In this video, we'll break down the history of the conflict, its global importance, and why it matters to people in Europe and America. The Russia-Ukraine conflict, a global crisis. The conflict traces back to 2014 when Russia annexed Crimea, a move condemned by much of the world. Ukraine's push for closer ties with Europe and NATO clashed with Russia's desire to maintain influence over former Soviet territories. In February 2022, Russia launched a full-scale invasion, citing security concerns over NATO expansion and claims of protecting ethnic Russians in Ukraine. Ukraine views this as an illegal war of aggression, threatening its sovereignty. Key statistics. As of 2024, UN estimates suggest over 9,000 civilians have been killed, with many more injured. Troop losses are staggering. Estimates range from 70,000 to 80,000 Ukrainian soldiers killed or wounded, and over 200,000 Russian casualties, according to Western intelligence. The war has displaced over 8 million people, creating the largest refugee crisis in Europe since World War II. Ukraine is more than just a battleground, it's a key piece in the geopolitical puzzle. Energy hub. Ukraine is a transit country for Russian natural gas to Europe. Control over Ukraine could allow Russia to wield greater influence over European energy supplies. Agricultural powerhouse. Known as the breadbasket of Europe, Ukraine's fertile lands produce wheat, corn, and sunflower oil. Disruptions in production have already led to global food shortages. Military significance. Ukraine serves as a buffer state between Russia and NATO countries, making it central to European security. Energy dependency. Europe imports nearly 40% of its natural gas from Russia. The war has forced many countries to seek alternative energy sources, leading to soaring prices and energy shortages. The Nord Stream pipelines, key conduits for Russian gas, were sabotaged in 2022, escalating tensions. Ukraine and Russia together export 30% of the world's wheat. The war has disrupted these supplies, driving up global food prices. Sanctions on Russia have further destabilized global markets, impacting everything from oil to fertilizers. Rising energy and food prices have contributed to inflation in the US. Disruptions in fertilizer exports from Russia have affected American agriculture, increasing costs for farmers and consumers alike. Military implications and the threat of wider war. NATO countries have provided billions in military aid to Ukraine, including advanced weaponry. While this support is vital, it increases the risk of direct confrontation with Russia. The war has already spread in indirect ways: cyber attacks, disinformation campaigns, and proxy conflicts. Russia's veiled threats of nuclear weapon use have sparked fears of a catastrophic escalation. The appeasement of aggressors before World War II serves as a cautionary tale, allowing unchecked aggression, as seen in the 1938 Munich Agreement with Nazi Germany, led to global conflict. Ukraine's resistance is seen as a stand against modern authoritarianism, similar to the fight against fascism in the 1930s. The war has created immense human suffering, with millions displaced and lives destroyed. Supporting Ukraine is a moral imperative. The interconnected global economy means instability in one region affects everyone. Rising costs of energy, food, and essential goods impact households worldwide. The war is a clash of ideologies: democracy versus authoritarianism. Ukraine's fight represents the defense of freedoms cherished in Europe and America. The Russia-Ukraine war is not a distant problem, it's a conflict with global repercussions. From energy security and trade to the preservation of democracy and the threat of wider conflict, this war affects us all. Supporting Ukraine isn't just about aiding one country, it's about ensuring a stable, prosperous and free world. This war matters to Europe, to America, and to the future of our world. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe to High Class Gear, and hit the notification bell for more thought-provoking content. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.